So welcome back to our AI automation with Meg. I'm sure at the end of this course, this will definitely change your life and put you on the cups of technology. I'm so excited, so let's get into it. Today we're going to be creating scenarios, and if you've not caught up with the first one, please do that where I talked about scenario. So we're going to quickly talk about how to create a scenario, and I'm going to walk you through this scenario that I have running and explain what this scenario is doing, and we're quickly going to create one from scratch as well. And if we have time, quickly talk about how to create using template as well. All right, so let's get into it. So this is a scenario I have running. I'm just going to quickly explain what this scenario is doing. So what this scenario is doing is basically a blog automation. So the idea here is I wanted to have a system where I don't have to spend hours of time doing research to learn more about AI. So what this scenario does for me is it goes through the web, especially the URL I gave it. In this case, it was Google News. So I was able to connect that using this app called RSS app. You can also do that as well. So if you see here, I have definitely signed up here. You see my field, you can see here Google News Artificial Intelligence, and I simply just copied this. I'll show you how to do that. Basically, you just need to create a new field, right? New field and enter the URL. So basically, I can say, today I want news about immigration. Let's just say I wanted does immigration have a blog? Let me see. I'm not quite sure, but let's see. Anyway, let me just say, so it has to be something that is frequently updated. Anyway, let's stick to Google News. Right. That's pretty easy. So Google News, get to Google News. You can see. So I may want to say everything about Australia, really, because I love this country. Hey, I've just copied the URL here, right? The base URL. I'm going to put it here and say generate. So it's going to go into action, and you see, or it will pull out some news here, and you can see it's similar to what is here. So basically, those articles will be here, just Australian news. So you can see it's definitely Melbourne, it's definitely Australia, right? So once I get that, I'm going to say save to my field, save field, right? And when I do that, I get this link. So I can just copy this link and go to make.com, which is what we were doing here. So I could just replace this with a artificial intelligence one. I can replace it with immigration. I don't want to do that, but simply that was what I did, and I put to return one article, basically one summary, right? One blog. Now I connected it to OpenAI. So definitely you need to add to open a new connection, right? To add your OpenAI, and I'm going to show you how to get your OpenAI secret key. So because if you say add, it's going to ask you for this API key, and to do that, you need to go to OpenAI, platform.openai. You're going to need to log in So you're going to need to log in. Don't copy my password. When you log in, you will go to API keys. Now you're going to create a new key. You can create a new key by clicking this. Of course, you need to pay for it. So it's very cheap, like $10. Well, cheap is relative, but this is going to save you a lot. So definitely, I think it's cheap. So then you copy it and paste it here, and that is how you save, right? And that is how you go out. You achieve that. I've already done that here. So you can see my OpenAI connection is already there. Then this is selecting method is about like what I want OpenAI to do, right? So here I want it to create a chart completion. So basically, just create a new, you can create a new prompt or chart completion here. And then model, what type of model do I want? You can just put it, you can just use the latest one system. This is the GPT 4.0 4.0 system. That works fine, my experience. And here you choose role as user, and then this is really like the prompt, right? This is the prompt. Now, what this prompt is saying, you can see it's saying that you're a blog writer and your job is to turn the following news article into a unique SEO-optimized blog post, right? So that's the prompt. I'll say, here's the title. So where would we get the title from? We're getting it from this RSS field, like this previous step, right? And what do we want to get there? We want to get the title. You can see the title here. So we get the title here, and what, like, we put here's the URL as well. So we see the URL here. And then based on the information given above, please generate the optimized article. And the parameters are maximum 10 words and one sentence flow. Do not put quotes around the title. So, these days when you type on ChatGPT, it gives you quotes. You will know that this is AI, right? So we're just prompting it well so that it will not give us like a very AI kind of content. It will still be AI regardless, but I mean, get what I mean? Like it's like better prompting, better outcome. So this URL is basically pulled from whatever we got from the RSS feed. I hope that makes sense. And tokens. So tokens is like how many, we want to look at the length of word, so you can read all these details. I don't want to, make it too complex for you, but just know that for now, think about tokens as the way I see it in my mind is like character length. So just, you can put 1000 and then click OK, right? When you do that, now you can test it. So to test it, you can click run once. I don't want to do that because I've configured this whole thing, so everything is going to run. So, but as you're configuring your workflow, if you're doing it from scratch, it's important that you test it so that it doesn't shock you at the end. Yeah, it's very important. So the next one is also similar. Here, we want to create an image. And this is super important because, we know that blogs needs to have some image, like you can see some image here. So we want AI to also create some image for us so it is more natural. So again, select method chart completion, and then we choose the model, we choose the user in the row. The message, again, we prompt it. You are creating an image for the blog post. Here is the content of the blog. So it's going to get the content from what? That URL, right? The RS, this URL. So, and please return directory. So this is definitely OpenAI's model for creating images. Yeah. So Once we do that, as per usual, we're just going to click create. All right. We're going to click create. Okay. Apologies. Just having a look. Well, yeah. So you click that. And then here, this is the model that we want to use to create the image actually. So this is going to generate the image. So we're going to call OpenAI, choose the image generation model and prompt it, telling it to take the choices. So if you go here, the previous step of image generation, the choices is where we return the output of this step, right? So here, and then message content. So this is where we will see the content here. So that is what we need to be able to then create the image. So we gave it the size. So we just chose this size. The quality is standard. You can see empty, but standard works well. Style vivid, natural, vivid works well for me. Of course, we want image file because it's image, right? So click OK. And then we needed another one. So this is what we actually create that blog with the image and everything. Right? So similarly, we've connected our ChatGPT, choose the model user, then we give it a prompt again, generate the article, we pass in the URL from the RSS field, we give it this image part from previous step, give it the prompt as well, and we're trying to format the blog so it doesn't just return a very disjointed response. And we give it more prompt, right? 1,000 word, and that's a good prompt based on what we've tested. And more tokens now because it's a full blog here. So click OK. And the final step for me, so it was supposed to be something that was posted directly to WordPress, but in this case, we changed our website, so we're not using WordPress. So I just wanted it to be sent to my email so I can review, and then we can then send forward that to the content team to maybe do a bit of formatting and then publish it on our website manually. But there's opportunity to do the end-to-end, automatically with this workflow as well. This is just connecting my email. So you can see I've added my email here. To add your email, you click add as well, connect your account. And this is going to my email. Can add more recipient. This is the subject that I've given it. Of course, what I wanted was this to be sent to me, and then click OK. And then you can see here what I was talking about, the frequency when it should be sent. So every 2 p.m., it's going to send it to me, Sydney time. So it's going to send that research, that blog to me, which is super, super important. Just to show you, today I did receive the blog. So you can see today, 7 hours ago. So this is Brisbane time. So you can see the result I got from the blog was sent to me, and I was so happy. And also I received yesterday, I did this workflow review recently. So see the one I got previously. So This can save you a ton of hours, and I think it's very useful. In the next session, we're going to create one from scratch, and should be fun.